Okay, so let's dive into Webflow and let's talk about reference fields and multi-reference fields within CMS collections. This is a very powerful feature within Webflow. It allows you to do things like categorizing blog posts. So let's go into the CMS collections panel and we'll create a new collection. And what we'll do is we'll just set up blog posts, and we'll use the templates that come with Webflow just for this demo. So click on there, and you can see it's created all these fields here. Now we can customize and add to these, remove them, etc. And that's exactly what we're going to do. But let's just go ahead first and create the collection. And what we're going to do is Webflow kindly auto-populates some of these, these fields, so it allows you to quickly build out your pages. So let's add 5 items. And let's just go into one of these, and you can see the dummy content that Webflow's put in. And we're going to add the extra fields here. And we can also rearrange them as well, but again, I'll get to that. So we'll just press save. So let's say we want to create a blog section of the website, and there's multiple authors or team members that contribute to the blog posts, and we want to show a picture of them and their name. So let's just go ahead and set up another collection, and we'll call this team. And by default you have your basic information, your name and your slug, and we're going to add another field, and that's for an image. And let's just call it profile pic, and we can save the field and create the collection. And we're not going to auto populate this, we're just going to go ahead and add 2 team members. So let's say we've got Andrew, and let's just choose an image, and let's say we've got Andrew, and create, and we'll create another one, and let's say Sarah, and choose Sarah. Okay, press create. So that's created a separate collection just for the team members. Let's go into the settings for blog posts, and we're going to add a new field here. So press add new field. And what we're looking for is the reference. Click on reference and call this team. Team pick. Save. We need to choose from the collection. Press team, and you can make it required. Press save. And what you can do is you can move this around wherever that you want, but we'll just keep it where it is for the time being. And we will save that collection. So now if we go to the first post here, you can now choose the author. So let's say we'll choose Andrew for that one. Let's go into this one. Let's choose Sarah for that one. Let's choose Andrew. Go ahead, let's do Sarah. And what you can actually do is you can actually not choose one by not making it required, and you can add some there's a feature in Webflow where you can have a bit of conditional logic where if there isn't one selected, then it won't show a graphic, but I'll cover that in another video. Press save. So that's basically bound a team member to each of these posts here. So now that we've set up a team collection and we've got the blog posts, we want to add categories. So let's say you want to pull back blog posts for, say, food, drink, travel, etc. So this is again a simple task of creating a new collection. So let's call this topics. And we don't need to add any more fields because all we're looking for is this basic name field here, and create the collection. And we'll not auto-populate the collection with this sample data. We're just going to go ahead and add a new topic, and let's call this food. Press create. Let's do another one. Let's call this drink. Press create, and let's do another one. Travel. So there's 3, and that's as much as we need for the time being. So now if I go into the settings for the blog post, we're going to add that as another field. So you can see here where we have the team pick, and we're going to add a new field. Now this time we're going to use the multi-reference, and the reason for that is let's say you've wrote a blog post which can sit in multiple categories, so let's say food and drink. That allows you to add your blog post to those different categories. So let's choose that, and let's say topic. You can add some help text to help the user. I think this is quite a nice little touch in Webflow, especially for people who not very are in updating websites. I think that's quite a nice little feature. And what we're going to do is we're going to choose the collection. So choose topics, save the fields, save the collection, and now when I go into one of these blog posts, scroll down, so you can see the pick that we've chose there and topic. So let's say this particular blog post is relevant to, say, drink, and it's relevant to food, but not to travel. So you can see here it's put these little tags in here, and what you can do is, let's say you've got another category that you want to add, but let's say it's not travel, let's say it's something else. You can press the little plus icon over here, and you can add you can add one directly from here, there, and that's added it there. And if I just go back into topics, you can see now it's changed from 3 to 4, so it's automatically updated that as well. So that's a pretty cool, nice little fast feature there. And press save. We'll do the same on this, but we'll just choose, let's say, food and activities. Do the next one, scroll down, let's just say travel, press save. Do the next one, drinks. Let's choose another one, and let's go for all of them. Save. Done. So there we have it. That's basically the two differences between a regular reference field where you can just pull back one record, and in this case it's a team pick, or you can have multi-reference field where you can use them for things like categories on a blog post, and that allows you to pull back different blog posts depending on what you set when we build out the page, and that's what we'll cover next. Okay, so that's the collections set up. Now let's start to pull that back in onto a page. So here I have a basic page. Let's start to add some elements in here. So let's add a section. Let's add a container. And just to show you here on the left hand side, let's just drag on the collection list. And here you can now choose the collection. So we want blog posts. Let's set it to 3 columns, and then let's add a div. I tell you what we'll do. Let's just bring this down the page a little bit there, and let's start to add some elements now. So let's add a heading. We'll set this to H2 because you probably have a H1 on the page already. Let's add a text block. So this can be the summary. Let's add another text block. This can be, say, the team name, and let's add an image, and that will be the headshot of the team member. So obviously you can add more things like dates and all those other different fields that are in the collection. So let's bind these now to each of the different fields within the blog collection. So if you click on heading, let's get the text from blog posts and choose name. let's make this the summary. Let's make this, get this text, let's make this the name from the team pick. And you can see here it's got Andrew, it's got Sarah, Andrew, Sarah. And on the image here, let's get the image and we want the profile pic there. So that's the basic elements. Let's just scale this down. You can set the values here. Let's just set it to 100 there. And obviously you can lay this out, use nested divs, and align the text, etc. Let's just add some space in here. Let's just add a class there, and again let's just give this a little bit of margin. Let's round it up. There we go. And yeah, so that's how you pull back the different custom fields in a blog post. So next we'll look at the multi-reference field and how that works. Okay, so that's bringing back the team members on the page. What we want to do now is sort this so it brings back, let's say, just one of the topics. So let's say that's activities or drinks or food, etc. So by selecting your collection and list wrap on the left hand side, over here on the right hand side under the settings panel you have filters. And what we want to do is we want to set this so we want to choose the multi-reference field. So topic contains activities. So let's say drink, and press save, and that updates the page and only brings back the topics that relate only to drink. You can change that. You can go back into here, you can choose activities, press save, and again it updates there. There are other filters that you can add. If I just click on there, you can does not contain, is set, or is not set, but I'll cover those in another video. But yeah, that's a quick overview of reference fields and multi-reference fields in Webflow. Any questions, just drop in the comments below. Thank you.